Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Thursday, November 7th, 2024. Today we're going to recap college basketball, NBA, NHL, and college football games. Look ahead to everything today. You have Thursday night football, news and notes, and best bet. And soccer as well. I keep forgetting to include soccer in the intro. All right, college basketball. We'll recap the results from yesterday and look ahead to today's games. Number 25, Rutgers over Wagner, 75-52. Mercyhurst over Morgan State, 78-73. Number 3, UConn over Sacred Heart, 92-56. Cal State Northridge over Lemoyne, 97-75. High Point over Coppin State, 93-51. Notre Dame over Stonehill, 89-60. Columbia upsets Villanova, 90-80. So best bet was a big, fat, freaking loss. Georgetown over Lehigh, 85-77. Virginia over Campbell, 65-56. Georgia Tech over West Georgia, 85-62. Number 11, Auburn over Vermont, 94-43. Number 16, Arkansas over Lipscomb, 76-60. Number 17, Indiana over SIU Edwardsville, 80-61. South Dakota over A&M Commerce, 91-83. Minnesota over Oral Roberts, 80-57. LSU over Yale Monroe, 95-60. Number 15, Creighton over Texas Rio Grande, 99-86. Pepperdine over Western Illinois, 77-64. Boise State over Oakland, 87-43. Utah State over Alcorn State, 101-46. Eastern Washington over Seattle, 93-86. San Diego State over UC San Diego, 63-58. And Rider over San Diego, 68-67. All right, today, noon, we have a couple of games that involve FCS. We're not going to go over them. 6:30 of Robert Morris Delaware. My line is Delaware by 15, and it is Delaware by 6.5 totals, 147. I'll lay the points. 7 o'clock, Maryland Eastern, Penn is Penn by 16. And 16.5 and 140.5. I'm over. Stony Brook against Central Michigan in the Marquette Challenge. My line is Central Michigan by 12. Let me just double check if this game's at Marquette. No. So 15. And it's 3.5 and 139.5. I'll lay the points. Charleston Southern, North Florida. I like Charleston Southern by 11. Is North Florida 6.5 total 149. I'm taking Charleston Southern the points at plus 215 outright. NCAT and Wake Forest. My line is Wake by a whopping 39. It's 23.5 149.5. I'll lay the points. Southern Miss UAB at 7:30. Mine's UAB by 24.5. It's 13.5 150.5. I'll lay the points. 8 o'clock, Jacksonville at number 21, Florida. Is Florida by a whopping 40, and it's 20.5 153.5. I'll lay the points. Bucknell, Southern Indiana. Mine's Bucknell by 8.5. It's 2.5 144.5. I'll lay the points. Detroit, Loyola, Chicago. Mine's Loyola by 44. And it's 22.5 and 144.5. I'll lay the points. Milwaukee, Northern Iowa. Mine's Northern Iowa by 11. It's 5.5 and 155.5. I'll lay the points. Prairie View, DePaul, and Fox Sports. It's DePaul by 40. And it is 14.5 149.5. I'll lay with DePaul. Montana State, Wisconsin. Wisconsin by 16.5. And that's what it is. And 146.5 is the total. I'm going to go with the over. Southern Iowa. My line's Iowa by 33. It's 24.5, 155.5. I'll lay the points. Omaha Stetson. My line's Omaha by 1. And Stetson 4.5, totals 148.5. I'll take Omaha and the points and plus 160. Niagara, Michigan State on the Big Ten Network. My line's Michigan State by a whopping 42.5. It's 27.5 on 40.5. I'll lay the points. Florida A&M and SMU. My line's SMU by a whopping 50. It's 28.5 on 40.5. I'll lay the points. 8:30 Illinois State, North Dakota State. My line's Illinois State by 7. And it's North Dakota State by 3.5. Total's 3.5. I'll take Illinois State in the points at plus 152 outright. 9 o'clock, Jacksonville State, Air Force. My line's Air Force 8.5. And Jacksonville State's a 1.5 point road favorite. So it's 135.5. I'll take Air Force plus the points and even money outright. 10 o'clock, Chattanooga St. Mary's. My St. Mary's by 21. It's 14.5, 140.5. I'll lay the points. Idaho State, USC. Mine's USC by 28. It's 23.5 and 138.5. I'll lay the points. Cal Poly Cal. My line's Cal by 20. It's 15.5 and 155.5. I'll lay the points. 10:30 UC Davis, Idaho. My line is Idaho by 3. It's UC Davis by 4.5. Totals 139.5. I'll take Idaho plus the points to 164 outright. And Central Arkansas, Utah. My line's Utah by a whopping 46.5. And it's 27.5 and 152.5. I'm going to lay the points there at Utah. All right, now move on to the NBA. We will recap the games from yesterday, and we only have 3 games tonight. Hornets over the Pistons 108-107. Pacers over the Magic 118-111. Hawks over the Knicks 121-116. Warriors over the Celtics 118-112. Rockets over the Spurs 127-100. Grizzlies over the Lakers 131-114. Cavs over the Pelicans 131-122. Mavs over the Bulls 119-99. Nuggets over the Thunder 124-122. Suns over the Heat 115-112. Clippers over the Sixers 110-98. And the Kings over the Raptors 122-107. All right, 8 o'clock NBA TV at the T-Wolves at the Bulls. My line is Minnesota by 2.25. And it's 8 and 227.5. I'm going to take the Bulls getting the 8. Jazz Bucks. My line's the Jazz by 1. Wait, that's not right. That line's not right. How did that number spit out to be like that? So it should be Bucks by 7.25. There we go. And it's 9 and 229. I'm gonna take the under. And Blazers Spurs. When it's the Spurs by 4. And it's 4.5, 217.5. That's too low. I like the over. Okay, now move on to the NHL. We'll go over yesterday's results and look ahead to tonight's games. Caps over the Preds 3-2. Red Wings over the Blackhawks 4-1. Golden Knights over the Oilers 4-2. All right, 7 o'clock. You have the Sabres at the Rangers. Rangers minus 205, Sabres plus 168, over under 6.5, overs plus 104, unders minus 128. Sabres plus 1.5 is minus 144, Rangers minus 1.5 plus 118. I'm going with the over at plus money. Flames Bruins. Bruins minus 184, Flames plus 152, over under 5.5, overs minus 130, unders plus 106. Flames plus 1.5 is minus 168, Bruins minus 1.5 plus 136. Let's go with the under at plus money. Islanders Senators. Sens minus 150, Isles plus 125, over under 5.5, overs minus 140, unders plus 114. Isles plus 1.5 is minus 10, Sens minus 1.5 plus 168. Go with the Islanders outright plus 125. Preds Panthers. Panthers minus 196, Preds plus 162, over under 6.5, overs plus 108, unders minus 132. Preds plus 1.5 is minus 54, Panthers minus 1.5 plus 126. I'm going to go with alternate under 5.5 plus 126. Habs Devils. Devils minus 10, Habs plus 250, over under 6.5, minus 10 each way. Habs plus 1.5 is minus 2, Devils minus 1.5 is minus 120. I'm going to go with the over. Don't feel good about it, though. Penguins, Hurricanes. Canes minus 60, Pens plus 210, over under 6.5, overs minus 105, unders minus 115, Pens plus 1.5 is minus 120, Canes minus 5, minus 102, over. 7:30, ESPN plus and Hulu, Flyers, Lightning. Lightning minus 194, Flyers plus 160, over under 6.5, overs plus 104, unders minus 128. Flyers plus 1.5 is minus 160, Lightning minus 1.5 plus 130. I'm going to go with the over at plus money. Utah Blues. Utah minus 11, Blues minus 108, over under 5.5, overs minus 130, unders plus 112. Utah plus 1.5 is minus 290, Blues minus 1.5 plus 225. I'm going to go with the Blues at home minus 108. Blackhawks, Stars. Stars minus 350, Blackhawks plus 275, over under 6.5, overs plus 104, unders minus 128. Dallas minus 1.5 is minus 104, Blackhawks plus 1.5 is plus 110. With alternate under 5.5 plus 128. Avs, Jets. Jets minus 138, Avs plus 115, over under 6.5, overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Avs plus 1.5 is minus 210, Jets minus 1.5 plus 168. I'm going to go with the over at minus 115. 10:30, Canucks, Kings. Kings minus 11, Canucks minus 08, over under 5.5, overs minus 134, unders plus 110. Canucks plus 1.5 is minus 280, Kings minus 1.5 is plus 220. I'm going to go with the Canucks at minus 108. And then Wild, Sharks. Wild minus 260, Sharks plus 210, over under 5.5, overs minus 142, unders plus 116. Wild minus 1.5 is minus 104, Sharks plus 1.5 is minus 118. I'm going with the Wild minus 1.5 at minus 104. All right, college football. We'll go over the results from yesterday. Look ahead to the two games tonight. Ohio over Kent State 41-0. Northern Illinois over Western Michigan 42-28. All right, today 8 o'clock ESPN App State, Coastal Carolina. This is Sun Belt. Maryland's at Coastal Carolina by 1, App total 62 3/10. As App State 1, App total 62.5. Ooh, very close. Give me Coastal plus the points minus 108 outright. And on ESPN2, FAU East Carolina, mine's ECU by 8, total 56 9/20. And it's 7.5 and 57.5. Ooh. Slight under. Not betting on either of those games. Right? Decider total, at least. All right, soccer. We'll go over everything from yesterday. Look at everything today. Saying right now, I'm not giving out picks for soccer because I don't have time to do it. Champions League from yesterday. Club Brugge over Sevilla 1-0. Shakhtar over Young Boys 2-1. Barcelona over Red Star 5-2. RB Salzburg over Feyenoord 3-1. Inter Milan over Arsenal 1-0. Athletic over PSG 2-1. Brest over Sparta 2-1. Atalanta over Stuttgart 2-0. And Bayern over Benfica 1-0. Europa League. Yesterday, Besiktas over Malmo 2-1. Today, 12:45, Galatasaray, Tottenham, Union AS Roma, Olympiacos, Rangers, Knights FC 20, Ludogorets Athletic, FCSV Midtjylland, Elfsborg Braga, Frankfurt Slavia Prague, Bodo Glimt FK Karabag, 3 o'clock Victoria Plzen, Real Sociedad, RFS and Anderlecht, Man United PAOK, Hoffenheim Lyon, Dynamo Kyiv and Ferencváros, Lazio and FC Porto, Ajax and Maccabi Tel Aviv, and AZ Alkmaar and Fenerbahce. And in the Conference League is today also, but we really don't have time to get into that. All right, Thursday Night Football. Tonight, 8:15, Amazon Prime. A great game. Bengals, Ravens. From Baltimore. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit will be on the call. My projection is Ravens by a whopping 9, total 53 and 11/20. That's because of the Bengals' injuries. And it's 6.5 and 52.5. I'm going to lay the 6.5. I just think they're better, and they're home. I know it's a rematch of last year's game where Joe Burrow got hurt, but if the Bengals are going to be close. I think they're going to win. If they have a lot of injuries, short week, and the Ravens know how to rise to the occasion here, so I'm going to lay the 6.5 with Baltimore by plus 102 under a touchdown against the Bengals. All right, news and notes. So Dak Prescott's injury, the hamstring was partially torn off the bone. So that's not great. And it's going to be a 4+ week injury. I won't be dumbfounded if he's out for the year. But the good news for Dallas, Micah Parsons could be back this week, which will make their defense better. Panthers rookie running back Jonathan Brooks activated. Unsure if he'll play on Sunday. Nico Collins is nearing his return and could play Sunday against the Lions. The Yankees are among the most aggressive teams in the bullpen market, which doesn't surprise me. Connor McDavid came back last night against Vegas. That's good. The Red Sox want high-end free agents. We'll see if they get them. Cubs prospect Owen Casey is a popular name in trade buzz at the GM meetings. The Browns are non-committal on Deshaun Watson as Andrew Berry is waiting to evaluate Deshaun's future after he recovers from an Achilles injury. The Warriors played in Boston last night. Steve Kerr got booed because they were upset about the fans were upset about Jason Tatum's benching. College Football Super League to be pitched as leaders from Big Ten, SEC, and the ACC will hear pitches during the December summit. John Morant had a heavy fall against the Lakers. Anthony Davis and Rui Hachimura did not play against the Grizzlies. Tyrese Halliburton has a lingering back issue as his slow start could be attributed to back spasms from the playoffs last year. LaMelo Ball's was questionable against the Pistons. And that's really it for the news and notes, other than the fact that Kamala Harris addressed the nation yesterday after conceding the election to Donald Trump. I don't think her speech was bad. And I think she handled it way better than the people in that crowd that were there to support her. And Kamala really, like I said, I think she said all the right things. I think that she tried to calm the storm with her crowd, because you could tell there were so many people with tears in their eyes. And like I said, she said all the right things. She called Trump and congratulated him, which is the right thing to do. So there you have it for the news and notes. Last but not least, my best bet of the day, brought to you by FanDuel. I'm not laying it with the Ravens, for best bet at least. I'm so mad that I took freaking Villanova last night. So for best bet, there's a couple that jumped out, especially in college basketball. For best bet tonight, I'm going to take a 50th of a unit. And I'm going to take Charleston Southern getting the 7.5 against North Florida. That's way too high. North Florida is one of the best teams in their league, and North Florida is a mid-team in their league. I don't know why North Florida is that big of a favor. I'm taking Charleston plus a 7.5 against North Florida for my best bet of the day. So there we have it for the show, and I'll be back tomorrow recapping everything and look at everything tomorrow as well. Hope you guys have a great day, everyone.